Think about lighting, but I don't have lighting, because I'm at my house and not Christy's house. I do have that little tabletop tripod light, but it doesn't fit on this table. Oh, it's okay. Hello, it's Tuesday, right? Special guest, my daughter Robin is helping me because Christy's on the road, so we couldn't do the live at her house. Her daughter is in town. They're on the road traveling. So we're doing the live at my house. I have a little plan. My daughter Robin is helping me. And so we're going to block a blanket. I did miss one step. Forgot to do a step. I didn't tie in the ends, but that's okay. I'll tie them in later. I can't find my tapestry needle. So we're gonna dive right in. I'm done because it's Tuesday and I'm tired. Tired Tuesday. So here we have, and I guys can't read this because I can't turn around. This is my, read it backwards. It's Eucalan. Fiber, what's it say, Robin?
Delicate.
Fiber concentrate. Mm-hmm. Lanolin, it has lanolin in it. So this is supposed to help your fiber of whatever your project is to lock and be straight. I don't know. So we have tepid water. This is 1.5 gallons because this is the biggest basin that I have. And it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of this per gallon. No, it calls for 1 teaspoon per gallon. It's very thick. Can you see that, Rob? Come closer. It's like Caro syrup. 1.5 teaspoons. What's it say? My glasses are still in my head. Add blah 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 gallons of water. Okay. So okay. Kind of stir that in. Smell.
Smells good.
I know. It's lavender. Smells really good. Put the lid on in case I tip it over. Okay, so here's the baby blanket I crocheted for my next grandchild. See, Amber, isn't it so pretty? Very simple, but look, this is a cute little, kind of a shell stitch. Kind of looks like that. Anyway, you can see I haven't done in the ends. But we're gonna put the whole thing in here and pray that the water stays in the bowl. Can you hear the bubbles? So the directions say to squeeze. So I'm trying to get this totally soaked. Oh, it's heavy. Into all of the fiber. Splashed a little. Okay. Robin, do you have your phone?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna set the timer for 15 minutes. This is gonna soak for 15 minutes. Okay, I'll try the next part. While that is soaking, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna set up the blocks. I don't know if I have enough. Here, Rob, come across here. But I thought, if I don't have enough, don't you think it would work if I just make a border and stretch it?
I feel like you should have enough.
I feel like I should have enough, but I'm not entirely sure. I keep ordering these because I keep setting them somewhere else and not remembering where I put them. But then I have a couple of larger projects that I want to block. And so it's time. Gotta get your tools if you need them.
This is cool. So they're just like puzzle pieces that fit together.
Yeah.
Where do you get these from?
I ordered them off of Amazon, and they're like foam. You can kind of like, I don't know if you can see, push down on them. They're really firm foam.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, I should have plenty. I don't know if the table's wide enough though. Is that the table squeaking?
It is.
Oh my gosh. I need to do something about that. Okay. I'm thinking that...
Think that'll fit the whole
I don't know.
thing?
Do you think this is going to be...
You could do one wider. Do you think width-wise you need it to be wider? Or longer? You could do another row and then just kind of push it so the edges lean off the table.
That's true.
Maybe it will.
That's true, because I'm not entirely sure how big that is.
Yeah. Maybe that would fit.
Because I feel like this is what I used for the blanket I made for Hallie, for Big Blair's daughter. And that kind of filled it up to like 4 squares.
So maybe do one more row. Yeah.
One more row here.
Yeah.
Okay. Might have to move this to the living room floor so we can eat dinner tomorrow. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I've never noticed that before. That is funny. Okay. So there. I think that should work.
Yeah.
That should work. And I have my pins, but also let's move it down here because I'm going to need space to squeeze out the water before I put it on. Because you want the blanket or sweater or granny squares, whatever it is, scarf to have as much moisture out of it as possible without wringing it
Okay.
and putting it in the dryer. It's supposed to dry on this, so we'll squeeze out as much water as possible. As much water as possible before we put it on the boards. Boards, isn't that what you call them?
Yeah.
Blocking pads, blocking boards?
Maybe either.
I should have had more water. I don't know if it's supposed to be submerged or not. It doesn't say. Let's see. It says, by hand, fill a basin with tepid water. Add 1 teaspoon each gallon per 1 gallon of water. More for heavily soiled items. This is not a heavily soiled item. It's brand new. Oh, so you could do an
Something older.
item.
That's
Oh,
cool.
interesting. So I wonder if you do have to do it. Squeeze article gently and soak for 15 minutes or more. No need to rinse. That's so funny. It doesn't tell you what to do after that.
Yeah. Interesting.
So maybe this is, I'm doing 2 separate things. Maybe this is just to soften the yarn. Lanolin enriched laundry concentrate with lavender oil. And maybe the blocking is a separate process.
Sure.
So this
That
is
makes
just
sense.
to soften the fiber. So does that mean I could block it without using this? I could just soak it in water or spray it with water. Oh, that seems weird. then if you wash it, so Christy's question was, after you do this and then you wash it, does it go back to being unblocked? So we'll have to test that out. I'll block it, let it dry, and then I'll just fold it up and set it aside for a week or two, because baby's not coming till later. Yeah. And then maybe I'll throw it in the laundry, in the washing machine, once I get those ends tied in.
Would you wash it in like a mesh bag, like a...
So probably, it's acrylic yarn. So it's not cotton. I still have the label for the yarn, so I could see what the washing instructions are on there. I'm washing for that. I mean, I guess you could wash it in a mesh bag. That would help, probably. But I don't know if you throw it in the dryer. Me, I throw everything in the washer and the dryer. I'm not a laundry fabric snob. Okay, how much time do we have left?
7.5 minutes.
7.5 minutes. Okay, I can knock for 7.5 more minutes. Oh, I wish there was a fan in here. We have a nice chandelier, but no fan. The fans are in the other room. We're going to, after tonight, I'm going to, hi Blair. We're blocking a blanket for the next baby. We're going to be at the farmer's market up in Sandy, the Mount Hood Farmer's Market, September 5th. I have to double check. I have to email off the application tonight because I forgot to do that. I filled it out. I printed it. I filled it out. I scanned it. Forgot to email it. Too many steps. So we're going to be at the farmer's market up in Sandy. It's every Friday from, I believe, it's from noon to 5 or 7 or something like that. I feel like it's 7. Don't quote me on that, but I'll post it once I get that sent off. So we're doing that farmer's market. We were going to try to do an event this weekend, but we're not doing that. We're going to have a little pop-up sale. I'll post that. I have to check with my partner in crime before blasting that, because it's, at a private residence. So the farmer's market pop-up sale, I'm going to give you guys the link to our website. After this live, maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not totally happy with how it looks. I messed something up and I can't figure out how to make it go back. So I have to figure that out. But I have almost 10 blog posts on there. I still don't love them. So I need your feedback. Some of them are tutorials. Some of them are just stories. Some of them are longer projects that we've done. Some of it's our travel. And so I'd love for you guys to read them and then obviously tell me what you like. Tell me what was hard to understand, what you couldn't follow, maybe what would help you read the blog. I know some people, when they're looking at crafting websites, they don't read the blog at all. They just scroll down to get the list of supplies and the instructions. Totally fine. I'm trying to incorporate that into our DIY stuff and our tutorials. But also, it's kind of funny. I hope it's kind of funny. I hope that it's an enjoyable read. So I'm trying to build that up. And I'll get that put out tonight or tomorrow. I'm just going to bite the bullet. My back hurts. I'm going to bite the bullet and let you guys read it. And know that it's a start, it's a work in progress, and I just have to, got to start somewhere. How long have I been telling you about this website? 2 years? Something like that? Obnoxious. So... Got any jokes, Robin? I don't have Christy here to make me laugh. So I'm going to yell at her when I see her tomorrow. Let's see, what would she want me to tell you guys? About the website, about the farmer's market, We are also trying to be in the Mount Hood Community College Farmers Market up in Gresham at Mount Hood Community College. Mount Hood Community College Farmers Market. It's a long name. Amazing price. But I don't think that I have completely filled that out. No, I think we did. I'd have to send in photos or something. We're applying for a bunch of shows for the fall. This is busy season for crafting. Holiday fairs, Christmas bazaars, all of the things. So they're starting. And so we're trying to get applied to all of those and figure out our schedule and figure out what we're going to take to those and, you know, what the things that we're going to make. Next month, we are going to the Pinners Conference in Fort Worth, Texas, which is super fun. I cannot say for 100% certainty, but 95% sure that this is the Pinterest conference. Love you too, honey. Because it's the Pinners Conference and the logo is the same as the Pinterest logo. So it's 2 days. I think it's like 150 or 200 vendors, and we get to take up to 6 classes a day from all sorts of teachers. There's macrame, there's bread baking, there's needlework, there's sewing, there's resin, there's painting, there's, just crochet, Canva, which is, a design software, all sorts of things. So 6 classes, up to 6 classes a day, which sounds like way too much to me. I'm probably like, a whole day, I could do 2 classes. So Christy's probably going to take 6 classes. So we'll take you guys along. We'll film as much as they allow us to film there. And that'll be really fun. So, and I'm going to sneak in a couple of extra days and see my sister. She lives like an hour and hour and 45 minutes from there. So I already talked to her. Oh, I should probably send her the dates that I'm coming. Okay, I'll do that stuff. And so that will be fun.
How many days is the conference?
The conference is 2 days. I think it's Friday and Saturday. I don't think it's Saturday and Sunday. I think it's Friday and Saturday.
Cool.
So 2 whole days at the Will Rogers Memorial Center in Fort Worth. The tickets to get in, super inexpensive, like $12. Then, of course, the classes are, like if you, can't remember how much the classes were. And of course, some classes you're going to have to buy a kit. So it depends on what you're doing and what you want to see. But there's shopping and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to be exhausted. Chris is going to be just on top of a mountain. So that's next month. And then October comes and we got a bunch of fun new things that we're going to make. I know you saw the post of the mannequins. So that's going to be a crazy project for sure. And we have some more mushroom projects that we're going to work on. So we have a lot of stuff to do. How much time do we have left? Oh, 28 seconds. I could talk for 15 minutes. Who knew? No wonder I'm exhausted. What are you up to? Blair has the baby. She's so cute. She's gonna have strawberry blonde hair. If it's not even more like red, like Isaiah's. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah, I kind of think so too.
Super cute how it is right now.
I know. She's a good little baby. I think she sleeps good. I think she eats good. Her weight is good. Okay. Let us get this blanket out. I wonder if... No, this should be okay. What I'll do... So I don't want to wring this. I just want to squeeze as much water out as I can. Okay, this is way bigger blanket than that other one.
Here, hold this.
Okay, you hold that. I told you I could be clean. Maybe I can't. switch. It's running down my elbows. Don't want to wring it. Okay, come down a little bit. Whoa. If I was stronger. Okay. That is still quite heavy water. But it doesn't have to be straighten out. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to.
So at this point, it doesn't have to be flat?
No, because right now I'm just squeezing out the more water.
Okay.
So I've seen other people doing this, and I'm assuming the towel and the rolling helps to maintain the stitch. The integrity of the yarn. I don't know.
It makes
Sounds
sense.
good though.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. Squeeze and jump. Squeeze and jump. Remember that from Fidget Tales?
Oh.
Okay, feel that, Robin.
Oh, wow.
So it got quite a bit
Lighter and
Yep.
not as drenched.
It's not even, is your hand wet?
Nope.
No. So, but this is very wet. Let's not leave it on the oak table. Put it on the chair. Okay, now this to me seems like kind of the tricky part. Because I want to stretch it so that it's even. And either rectangle or square. It's not a square blanket. So this is where I think using the grids comes in hand. Oh no, I need another row. I'm pretty sure. Because get my little bird pins. Pins. And I'm gonna, here, come down here to the corner. So, this right here is gonna be the corner. So, if I use the grid, just poke that right there. Oops, didn't mean to go all the way in. Okay. So then that means this other corner need to be on this row. And then I think I need another row. How many is it? One,
4.
two, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. So I've never done a project this big. so it doesn't slide all over. I'm gonna use the same grid. And I think you just, you know, pin every so often. You think the kids will be able to keep their hands off this?
Yeah.
Actually, they're pretty good about stuff that's out. I have enough pins. I suppose I don't need to be stingy. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. It looks like a football field. I don't know if I'm supposed to do the sides and then the end. Well, yes, because I do want this end to be on the same. So. Oops. Oh, I've never done this before. This big. That other blanket was so nice and itty bitty and square. Also, what if I counted wrong? And I'm off. Oh no. Is it gonna stretch? It's a little stretch.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never measured any of my projects because the patterns will say this, you know, chain, you know, 186 and then do, you know, 18 rows and that will give you a 50 by 65 inch. I don't ever do that. I kind of just go until I like it and it feels big enough. Okay, so let's do a corner there. Okay, let me come to this side. Pins. Oh shit. So how long do you think it will take this to dry, Robin?
It's hard to tell. It didn't feel super wet
I know.
after wringing it out.
I know. So I
Or
am going
squeezing.
to shoot for,
Maybe 24 hours?
yeah. I mean, I'll obviously check it in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. This looks like it's struggling a little bit.
Could you bring it back in, like halfway through the grid?
But I want it to fold nicely.
Right.
I hope I'm not. This is not. No, just keep going, just keep going. That's what Christy would say. Just keep going. Right, Blair? She would say, just keep going. Okay, the corner came. Can't reach the table. Am I scratching?
Somewhere.
Head down there. I hope I didn't stretch it too much.
Guess then you can put it in the washer and see.
And see, yeah. That's true, honey. Okay. Okay. One more. Oops. Do you see any places that are sagging in?
Maybe this side's trying to lift up. I don't know. More pins would help there.
Okay. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, it looks good.
How do my rows look? What do you think? The end seems kind of curly, but it does have a scalloped edge all the way around. So
I think it looks nice.
okay, great.
So you'll leave this?
So I'll leave this for until tomorrow. I'll check it in the morning and then see if I think it feels dry. I would be surprised if it was dry in the morning. Although the blanket I made before was cotton yarn, and so the cotton may have taken longer to dry. Would that make sense or not?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't know. So it's an experiment.
And then are you done with the project besides tying in the ends?
Besides tying in ends, I'm
Once
done
you
with
take
the
this
project.
off. Okay. Cool.
Yes, except we're gonna do trial and error and see what happens when we wash it. Yay! Okay, so there's blocking your crocheted. I'm sure you could do this with knitting also, which would be really important if for an item that you're gonna wear. So a lot of people knit or crochet like a cardigan or a sweater, and then when you're done and it's all knitted and the ends are tied in and you put it on, it doesn't fit right. So you do have to block it for that. And then I'm assuming that it keeps that original shape even when you wash it, because I don't know that you would dry it in the dryer. You would lay it flat to dry.
Otherwise, you'd have to block it every time you wash it.
And I don't think that you do that. More experienced people could chime in. As I like to say, I'm an advanced beginner, and that may be stretching it a little. I think I'm gonna get up this live and see if I can't finally figure out how to do a granny square. I just do flat square things. Haven't done any round things. Okay, thanks for helping me, Robin.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being here, Blair and everyone. And I will make sure to let you know how this turns out. And safe travels to Christy while she's on the road. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Yes, we'll see you on Friday. And I think we'll try to finish. So we were going to try and finish our topiary tonight. So maybe we'll do that on Friday. I don't know. The boss is gone. So, whew. Thanks for coming. And love you. Bye.